Hi everyone. Okay, part 2 of my brow series is how I fill in my brows. And I have the best trick for you. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but the product I use is only $8 from the drugstore. And it's called Just for Men Beard Dye. I know, it's a little nuts. However, it really works. I found this trick through another YouTuber, and I was like sold. I was like done, I'm trying it. I was a little nervous at first, but the results were fabulous. So I am taking, so inside the box, there's 2 tubes, developer and color base. It's equal parts. So I'm taking maybe like a dime size amount of each, and I'm mixing them together. This trick is great because I don't have to wake up every day and fill in my eyebrows. It's something that kind of lasts 5 to 7 days, which is amazing if you just have limited time, or if you really like waking up in the morning and looking a little put together. This is the trick for you. So equal parts, I've mixed them together. Let it sit for maybe like a minute. I've already kind of pre-mixed mine. And all I'm gonna do is fill in the sparse parts where I feel I need more color. So specifically this eye, I have a scar from childhood that does not grow hair. There's no chance in the world. So I always have to fill in right here in the center of my eyebrow in the beginning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it and apply it. And do a little bit at a time. You can keep layering on. You know, the goal is to not have fully thick eyebrows. It's really just to fill in the parts that you need a little help on. And I love this trick because I already told you don't have to fill in your brows every day, but it's also not a larger treatment like a microblading that, you know, has its own risks or it's really expensive. So this kind of works for me. It's pretty perfect. I'm gonna take this, and don't be scared if it kind of gets off a little bit. You can just rub it off with your finger. It's not like instant. It has to sit for like 5 or 6 minutes to really saturate. And I'm just gonna fill in underneath. And already you can see the shape of my eyebrow changing. And this, if you watched my other video on how to maintain your shape, this is the eyebrow that I really needed help with. It needed a little bit more underneath to make these 2 eyebrows even. So my goal is to fill in under here and give a nice line. And again, if it just runs down, you can take your finger, you can take a flat or angled brush. I'm using an angled brush to apply, but you can get another brush and just make a nicer line. It's not really harsh when you take it off. It's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, I see this uneven line. You're not gonna see that. You're just gonna see a nice shadow, and that's what we're trying to achieve. So over here, I'm gonna fill in. I know you're thinking, why should I trust a girl with those atrocious roots? But it's COVID, and I know everybody has their own opinion about social distancing, but we're a little conservative, so my roots and I are gonna have to suffer for this, but they'll be done soon. Okay, so I filled in the 2 spots that I really wanted to achieve. Up here, nice peak, underneath, so that they're even. This eye looks pretty good. I might, even though the line is good, it's a little thin right there, I might add some product there. Like that. My ends are good, but if your ends are short, you can take this and you can just extend your ends. It'll give you a nice longer line. Again, you can fill in the centers if you want it more now, you know, work with it. And I'm gonna sit and wait 5 minutes for this to set, and then I'll show you how to remove it. Okay guys, I've wiped my eyebrows, I've taken all the product off, and this is the end result. You can see they're more filled in. My scar is definitely not as harsh, and they're more even, centered. I think they came out great. I love this because now I can wake up in the morning and the only product I put on my brows is my Anastasia brow gel. And I love this product because my eyebrows, as you can tell by my roots, are really dark. They're black. And this product just cuts the edge off of my overall look on my face. It is like a highlighter, and I'll show you the difference. It really just doesn't lighten them, but it highlights them with a nice tan goldish tinge that it is not as stark on my face. So you see how this looks very black, very heavy. This is just a little bit more smooth. So I do this, and I'll do this one. I mean, I've colored my eyebrows before in the salon. I've lightened them, and within a week, they are extremely brassy, they're orange, and it's terrible. So I gave up that route, and I came across this, originally MAC. I was using a MAC product, and then once I started getting my eyebrows done with Anastasia, they had the same product, and I just moved on to that. But they're both equally as great, and they really make a difference for all you blondes out there who have dark eyebrows. I love it. Okay, so there's my eyebrows. I feel like they look fantastic. If I was getting really glammed up and I was going out on the night, I had lashes on and lots of eyeshadow and whatnot, I might fill them in a little bit more to make them a little more drastic, but I feel like this is a great everyday look. I hope you enjoyed. You can see below all the products I've used, and thanks for following.